Alright, sweet. Alright, fellas. We should be live. What is up? Howdy, howdy. Going. Alright, we should be good. What's up, Ali? What's up, Owain? What's up, Azure? Yo, Merry Christmas, everybody. How you doing? Hope you all well. So what do we got to do? So we got to do the super adaptoid. So I'm going to bang out a few super adaptoids with Kamala and Hawkeye. That's going to be what we're doing today. We got the 4 times XP, so we're going to also hit up one of these. What's up, Aridin? How you guys doing, man? First one we'll bang out, we'll just do with randos. That'll be fine. We should enable matchmaking. That'll help. Yo, what's up, Sua? Merry Christmas, man. Yo, Rerez, what's going on, man? How you doing? Rerez, you were the star of the show, man. You're the star of the show right now. Yo, I was looking at like all the different stuff for that. Because like I was mentioning in the video with the resilience, you had like 4 and change, right? You had like 450. Because if you look at the Avengers science table, they only really captured up to like 350 what the diminishing return would be. But I assume you get a bit more, obviously, with higher stats, right? And then do you have all your comic books at 5? I assume you can get it from you can go like a little lower. Like if you're at tier 2 of all 4 of those comics, that's 44. If you have tier 5, that's 44, 56. So yeah, I don't know. Is it 4 times XP? I thought it was. Maybe I'm tripping. They said it was from the 23rd to the 27th, right? What's up, Sammy? What up, Prometheus? How you guys doing? Oh, we got a Thor. Hopefully he can open the door quickly. That would be nice. What up, Sarge? I think yeah, I mean we're gonna do some Kamala and some Hawkeye for this. Actually, let's start on Hawkeye just because we got the sweet suit. We do already have the suit. There it is. It's pretty fresh. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing to lie about here. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a group here. So let me try this again. Sometimes the game gets all screwy and you just can't get a group no matter how long you sit there. It's really weird. Yeah, they were talking about the suppression arrow on Hawkeye. Honestly, I don't even know what the suppression arrow is, I'll be honest. Well, I have no idea. What was I going to say, though? How do you get your characters to 160? You just have to do the raid in the OLT. Oh, we're good. What up, Space? What up, Jazzy? Melee Piece and 1 ISO had 0 resilience. Comics are tier 4, 3, 3, and 2. Okay. So yeah, you don't have to be so over the moon. I mean, if your comics aren't, so obviously the comics have to all be at least tier 2 because that's a lot. Those are big bonuses. But past that, I mean, you can probably make up the 2 or 3 armor by just going more. If you go 2 resilience artifacts, you're going to, especially if those resilience artifacts are all 165 with the super high stats. I mean, you're going to look, you could easily get like 600 resilience. That'll probably put you way up there. Suspension. Oh, suspension? Oh, no one uses that. I mean, it's all right. That's the heavy combo finisher, right? Yeah, I don't fuck with that. Not that it's bad, it's just like, it's whatever. That Hawkeye costume looks pretty good. I like the casual look to the pants. Kind of just looks like he's going out for, going out to dinner, you know? But then the top is a party, the bottom is classy. You can never get a group on Xbox? That's a rip. These guys even spawn in? Yeah. Oh yeah, this suit's looking good. Look at that. Yes, sir. Whoop. I do need to do more raids on Hawkeye, although I'm just trying to get him to 160 to do the... So we can just do the elite raid on him. No need for any BS on that front, you know. We're just gonna go straight to elite raid because there's a melee piece I really want on him, and of course I want the chest piece that has the split shot arrow, so I don't have to use the old split shot arrow one. You can just get it with way better stats. Plus Hawkeye's just a good one to have, like a really powerful Hawkeye is gonna be pretty money. I think we might have to reset this one. Yep, it might be a reset. Yeah. How you guys doing today? Anyone doing anything fancy for Christmas? I assume just seeing some family, things like that. Why is this guy stopping? What is he doing? Is he being an idiot? Classic idiot. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when you got an idiot, you know? It's tough. Yo, oh shit, David Von Dreisen. Yo, thank you so much for the new sub, man. Welcome to the Serial Bull. Appreciate you, buddy. After this one, we'll do some runs with viewers. I just jumped into the first one just so I was playing something when the stream started, but we'll jump in. I got to alternate. I got to do Ms. Marvel, and I did a Ms. Marvel one earlier off stream, and I hadn't done the reset glitch, so I just didn't get anything for it. So that was a little bit of a waste of time. But we're here now. It's all good. The Elite Raid, you know, we did 2 last night, and I gotta say it was fine. It was just like, it's a lot to do it over and over again. You really gotta have a team, you know? And like, I'm looking to just have a team, and I think I'm gonna pretty much do Thor pretty straight up and just get my Thor to 175. He's far and away my best character and also the best character. Although that's not sleeping on any other characters, because some of my other characters are pretty good too. But Thor is just the easiest one to just get 175, no bullshit, and then we can do some, you know, when we start doing more raids with viewers, once it's been out for a little bit and people get a chance to get to 160, Thor will definitely be the one I bring in at 175, right? That makes the most sense to me. So, yo, the greatest ever. We've got the greatest ever in here. Yo, thank you so much, greatest ever. Welcome to the Serial Bull, brother. Oh, we have another Hawkeye here. I didn't even realize. That's pretty good. Greatest ever. Thank you so much for the new sub, man. Welcome to the Serial Bull. Appreciate you, brother. You've gone up 9 champion levels so far. That's pretty freaking good. Yeah, and I don't do the champion level, the whatever, it's the up from the depths. I'm not crazy about that. To me, it's just you just gotta play, you know. You'll get champion points just by playing the game, you know. So I'm not tripping on it. I do it pretty passively, and that's the end of it. But it's nice to see the 4 times XP, in my opinion, should just be how it is regardless. And there should be no... I don't think there should be a limit to the champion levels. They should have did the champion system way different. It should have been like very minute bonuses, but it can just go up forever. And it should take longer each level. So it's like once you get like way up there, it takes a long time to do to get like even higher, you know. Like, I mean, it's like any game that has like a paragon system like that. Look at Diablo, right? Like once you get to like the really high paragon levels in Diablo, like 1,000 plus, or like what some of these guys are like up in the 2,000s. Like it's you play for a month to get a level. You know what I mean? So like, said you got to do the the Omega level threat. The OLT. That's what we're doing right now. Doesn't seem to be any game sound. Yeah, that's correct. I don't usually turn on the game sound, just because it can be a little annoying. And I think we've all heard the sound of the game before. I mean, I could turn it on. It's just a pain because I generally don't play with game sound when I actually play the game. So it's like turning it on and off and on and off is like, I guess it's not the biggest deal in the world, but I could turn it on if you guys really want it. Hang on. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's a bigger deal now. All right, hang on. Give me a minute on it. Hit the thing, Hawkeye. Nice. We've actually got... I actually have the other thing now. It's a big snafu. Hang on, I gotta use the game capture software. Here's the thing about Elgato. I mean, I know they're really the only name in gaming. Alright, it should be working now with desktop audio. Oh no, now I need to set it to HDMI. My god, fucking kill me. Alright, hang on. Alright, now it should be coming through, although I gotta get the sound right. It's probably gonna be super fucking loud. Let me know if that sounds okay. I struggle with the actual volume sometimes, just because it literally is just wild. I could have it on literal 1 in game, but then it's actually just extremely loud. So it can be a little frustrating. New Hawkeye suit's pretty slick. Yo, it is. I like it a lot. I think it's probably his best suit. Oh, come on, I got that. That's bull. Someone's got to get the other side. No. These things are way too fast. You got to do them way too quick. For any, like, especially if you're, like, the casuals struggle on this so hard, and here we are struggling. But then some characters like Thor can just do it instantly. I think someone told me if you use pulsars, you can do it instantly. Let me try that. I'm going to stick a pulsar, and then... Did that work? No. That didn't do nothing. Let me try a pulsar on top, like right in the middle. Well, that's not really the middle, but... No, it doesn't. No, the pulsars don't hit them. Doesn't look like. Where is it being confirmed 4X? They tweeted it. It's also, I think it should also say it on the war table. Okay, if we could just get this, that would be great. Ay, marron. Marron. Too many of these lock-on things, man. There's too many of them. Too many things just hit you and you go flying, you know? They can't just knock you flying every second. You gotta not be flying once in a while. Alright, we did it. What's up, Rondo? Time targeted attacking on for everybody. I'm out. I did it for the characters I wanted on. I don't care about anyone else. I could try to do Widow, but I'm not gonna break my back doing it. I'll like very casually try to get something, and if I don't get it pretty quick, I'm out. You know, it's just not worth it to me anymore. The other ones were like even the Iron Man one I have now is not even that good. It's still not that strong. The missile one, it's the Thor and the Hawkeye were hands down the most important ones. Everything else is kind of meh. And I love Iron Man, but it just doesn't cut the mustard as much as it should. Yo, you came in clutch with the 100% armor guide? Yo, don't thank me, man. It's re-resed, man. He's the guy who actually discovered it. I just wanted to put out a little something just to show you like how, because obviously there's only so many sources of armor in the game, right? You really have to tap into pretty much all of them to get the business, you know. These guys are just fighting. They're not even fighting the objective. They're just fighting whatever enemy is near them. Champion level up. Yeah, I'm not seeing any XP on the side. Oh, there it is. It was 3,000 and change. Yeah, that's definitely with the 4X. Because I activated a 50% booster, but it wouldn't go to 3,000 off of that. How do you do God mode? You gotta watch the video, man. It's about having 100% armor. Probably have to stick pulsar in the middle of both sides. Oh, that's possible. Well, we're past it now, and honestly, blah. That's what I say. What up, Eric? Already got my Thor from level 29 to level 48 in one round of Heroic Hive. Nice. Yo, that's sick. Yeah, man, with the 4 times XP, I mean, you could blow through some leveling pretty quick. It's kind of crazy, honestly. I think I got a big on Hawkeye. We got 300% heroic charge burst auto lock on. Wait, say that again. 300. You got something that's 300%. 317% heroic charge burst when you're locked on. That's pretty good. That's really good. So you just get basically your abilities charged 4 times as fast while you're locked on. If you can get a good intrinsic burst on that, you could be cooking. Yo, what up, Joe? Look at the surprise stream. I know, right? A little surprised. Well, I was going to play anyway. And, you know, not going to be the longest stream in the world. I don't know exactly when we're going to be leaving, but got some stuff to do, pre-Christmas stuff for after my girlfriend's out of work. So we'll be doing that in a bit. But for right now, yeah, I'm chilling, man. I got the day off of work. Of course, I literally had the day off of work. I checked my email. Someone's emailing me asking me something. These fucking idiots. We worked on this big project, and I tell them, I literally say, we just went live on it. They were like pushing so hard to get it done before Christmas. And we did it. And we finally fucking did it. Oh, I lost my recovery arrow there. And I lost that arrow. Oh my god. We did it. We went live yesterday, and I literally told them, I said, they had asked for 1 million changes to the project, 1 million things, and I literally emailed them yesterday. And they're not even like an external client. They're a different department in my company. And I literally emailed them, and I said, hi, we're going live today. Like, it's live. Basically, I was like, we're going live in the next couple of hours. Like, we just asked, like, any changes you have, like, we have to launch with what we have. Like, no more changes for now. We're like, we can assess any other changes, enhancements, whatever, after the holidays. But, like, we're all going on PTO. The vendor who's helping us with this is going on PTO. Like, we cannot make any changes. So they said, okay. So we go live yesterday, and then they send something to me today. I checked my email even though I'm off. And it was like, hi, we want to partner with you on a few changes. Now, they'd already said, okay. Then they go, we want to partner with you on a few changes. And they sent me the most massive list. And they said, how much of this do you think can get done before the holiday? I'm not even responding to that. That's the dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. Absolutely ridiculous. Looking for the broadhead for Hawkeye. I got the God roll and the legendary raise. But I'm hurting now. Oh, no. I mean, Kate's also really good. Hawkeye is the better of the two archers, but don't sleep on Kate, man. It's not like she's bad at all. Like, she can be really strong if you just start laying it out there, you know? I don't know if this is going to stick up here. Probably not, no. I wonder if the pulsars... Whoa, excuse me. No, they don't do any better damage. Sometimes the damage on these things is like literal nothing. It's kind of weird. Right? Sometimes you hit these and you actually do good damage, and then other times it does literally 0. Luckily, I don't think you can back up like... Oh, never mind. I thought you couldn't back up with split shot arrow off the cliff here. Maybe I'm tripping. I guess it kind of depends. Kate targeted would be good. Really want Panther Vibranium payload. Yeah, I mean, Kate, there's a couple of characters. I mean, Spider-Man, the problem with the characters like Kate and stuff, it's going to be tricky, right, to do that, because you got to get also the scatter shot, the range scatter shot, right? So if you get targeted, but it ends up being freaking explosive arrows, you got a problem, right? You got big muy problemo, amigo. I did watch, kind of confusing because I don't know what to do. Well, you just got to get armor. So you got to get armor from having high resilience, getting all the comic books, and getting your champion rank up. That's basically it. It takes me like 2 hours to get my Hunter's Barrel back with that bug. Oh, nice, dude. That's insane, actually. That's actually nutty. You got to pair that with... you got to pair that with the all the ways. He has a few ways to get back, like... Oh, Jesus. He has a few ways to get back, like, heroics, or generate heroic orbs, like, within your heal field and things like that. If you could pair it with that, then you'll be looking good. Any good gear from this event? Yeah, great gear. It's all the Tachyon Surge gear. It'll probably be a little harder to farm than it was on the Red Room event, but it is the exotic version, so they'll have slightly better stats. Fellow web dev? No, not a web dev. No, I work in like emergency management. So we were actually working on kind of like an emergency reporting tool. And when I say working on it, I wasn't physically doing any type of development work. We use a vendor, but I was just kind of project managing the requirements from the business over to the actual vendor. And like some of it I could do myself with some tweaks and changes, but like other things, basically my department owns this tool. They started using it and they want a million customizations. And like, we're like, honestly guys, like, sorry, like use it or don't use it. Like, they're like, oh, well, can we get this? Can we get that? They're like, we really want to use your tool. It'll really help us out. And it's like, listen, like we all work for the same company. We want to help you out. But at the same time, like, you know, we're not going to bend over backwards for you, you know, like you're not that important to us, you know? So that's kind of where we were at with that. It sounds like a new number who dis situation. Yeah, for real. I mean, I mean, I'll respond to it when I get back from vacation, which will be Monday. I say vacation. I'm just literally have today and tomorrow off. I'll be back on Monday, and then I'm off for the day before, or New Year's Eve. I'm off, so we'll see. Got my K to 175 with decent gear. Output a lot of damage with targeted tachyon. Can easily get over 1 million consistently. Nice, dude. That's insane. That's fucking nutty, dude. Nutty. Scattershot lovers. It's just for scattershot lovers for damage output. Puts more stun. Does it? So you don't use scattershot? I mean, scattershot can be bad from a distance, right? But I mean, overall, I mean, if you're hitting with every arrow, it's definitely the most damaging, right? Jeez, we're lighting it up over here. The Kate Hawkeye combo is a pretty sweet combo, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes when you're too far away, the split shot arrow doesn't lock on anything. It's a little annoying. Okay, I think we're doing it. Hey, thank God they didn't put a timer in the raid. Imagine that. That would have been the worst thing, right? I think that would have been the worst. I think that would have been the biggest fail they could have done, was put a timer in the raid. Like a tachyon surge timer. That would have been the number one worst thing. Can you roll precision or valor on operatives armor? No, you cannot. It can only roll really bad stats. But that's why you got to get the raid version that from the elite raid that has the same amount or the same perks. Do you have a link to the 100% armor guys post? Wouldn't mind seeing what gear he's wearing. Yeah, it's oh, I don't know if he showed off the gear. But he posted it on Reddit. If you just go to Reddit, the Play Avengers Reddit, it should be one of the top posts of the last couple of days. Also, what's up, Casual? How you doing, man? AK Mage, what up? What up, Tricks? Yo, shit. Yo, who are you? I'm an HR business partner. I agree with you. People would be stupid a lot of time. Yeah, it's true, Dan. Well, it's just silly. I mean, we literally told them, we said, they were like, oh, can we get this done before the holiday? And they sent us a million things, and like we like agreed on terms, and then they kept wanting to change things, and we like took the last change from them 2 days ago and said, we have to, like, this is it. Like, you can't change things anymore. Like, otherwise we're not going to be able to launch on time. And then now that we have launched, they're like, we want to partner with you on some changes. How many of these can get done, like, before the holiday? We're like, dude, like, we've been partnering with you on changes for a long time. Like, go fuck yourself. Is basically where we're at. Oh, you're the Hawkeye? Nice, dude. What's up, Faxito? What's the waiting list for OT local? Oh, there's no waiting list right now. I just did a match made one, so we're just chilling. I just got to do a few Hawkeyes and a few Kamalas, get them up to 160, and then we'll be good. Out of scope, out of mind, exactly. Well, I mean, it's not, the problem is it's not that the changes they want are like bad changes. It's just that we just can't keep changing things if they want to actually launch the product. Like they have to pick one, right? Like either we launch the product, and I'm calling it a product. It's like a new process. But like either we launch the process, or they want all these changes and they have to wait. You know what I mean? If they want all these changes to the process, it's going to take longer to implement the process. They can't have it both. You know, so either we launch the process or we make all your changes. But like if we're going to launch your process, you got to have to put your changes on hold for a bit, and then we can deal with any enhancements after the new year. Like if this was just a regular Thursday, like I would be like, yeah, sure, like we'll work on whatever we can work on. But like I'm not there. The vendor who is doing the technical aspect of it is not there. It's literally Christmas. Like, no one's working on this stuff. They can literally go fly a kite if they think anyone's going to work on this stuff for them. And I don't really care who, at a leadership perspective, they escalate it to. I mean, we're a big enough company that, like, it's not like, you know, and I'm, you know, without telling you who I work for, it's a big enough company. It's a Fortune 10 company. It's a very large company. It's not like, you know, back in the day, or when I used to work for a small company, it was always just like, oh, well, you know, this leader X wants this. It was just like, oh, the boss wants this. Okay, well, and it's like, well, listen, my boss and your boss are not the same boss. So, like, I don't care what your boss wants from you. If it involves us, like, my boss said, I'm not doing it because we got other shit to do. So that's that, you know. Any tips to get all the comics? Well, if you're just looking for pure comics, so let me... Two parts. Yeah, there's Hawkeye's training, harm room training, always gives Hawkeye comics. The Black Panther and Spider-Man trainings give a high chance of Spider-Man comics. Everything else is random. But what I do as well is I go to the you put on double ISO that has the 5% extra chance to get a comic in strong boxes, and then you load up on proficiency. That's the move. And then what you do is you just go through all the, what's it called? What are they called? You go through the Snowy Tundra Vault, you pick up the DNA key chests as well as the gold chest that's on that same run. And you usually get like 5 comics in like 2 minutes. So you can, but again, they're all random. So it's a high volume of comics. Like you can, if you just like run that over and over again, that's also limited to your DNA keys. If you just like run that over and over again, you'll get a lot of comics, but will you get the comics you want? Anyone's guess, you know, anyone's guess. What's the best cosmic threat mission to get the God roll? Well, they're all, I mean, it depends on the character you want it on, right? Because the way they're doing it this time around is by character. So it's just a matter of the character. But yeah, I mean, whichever one you do, you want to just get one of their objectives like right to the end, like an easy one. So like if I was looking at, let's say, Hawkeye. So what's he got? Defeat enemies with Nightstorm Arrow, right? So I would get the Nightstorm Arrow one to 34 out of 35. Upload my save file, and then from there, just go, load into the harm room or whatever, and just kill the first guy with a Nightstorm Arrow, and then just keep doing that until you get what you want. But it's still probably going to take a lot. You're trying for Spidey, yeah. So same thing. I mean, I would, let's see, takedowns while wreckage is active. That's an easy one because that's just, if you get that to 9. You can just go to the very first enemy you see, do a takedown because you'll have full intrinsic, and then you're good to go. Who should be my third 175? Hulk, Iron Man, or Widow? Probably Iron Man. He's probably the best of the 3, but Widow's also good too. I mean, they're all good. Who do you like playing the most? Sounds like the professional time wasters in the mortgage industry. Yeah. And I mean, like I said, I mean, it's not that like what they're doing is, or what they're asking for is anything so unreasonable. Like I'm not reading their email and saying like these are stupid changes, but I'm saying that we're not going to get the changes before fucking Christmas, after I specifically told you we cannot do any more changes. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just stupid. It's just a lot to manage sometimes, you know. The hardest thing to manage is expectations. Oh, we're good to go. The bad guys didn't even notice. My upgrade gear's bug, can't upgrade it again. Really? Uh-oh. I had a weird bug where I couldn't upgrade one of Widow's pieces, but other than that, I've had no problems upgrading anything. How do you get the ISO that gives a 5%? I think it's just random. You just got to get it to drop from something. This guy's getting fucking roasted. He should be dead, yeah. That guy was getting fucking cooked. Cooked. Any tips on keeping Valor high but also adding Resolve? I mean, yeah, just try to get pieces that have both. You don't have to have it super duper high. I mean, as long as you got Valor ISOs, if you can get your gear to have like, usually Precision, Valor, Resolve are like the big three that you want. If you can just get gear that has like Valor, Resolve, you're good to go, man. And you don't need that much Resolve, right? You only really need like, honestly, like base level, you want like at least 150. And then anything else is just whatever, you know. Yo, GG, AK Mage. Good shit, man. Alright, sweet. Alright, let me just upgrade this stuff and then let's do a Kamala run. Oh. Nah, that's crap. These friggin' stats aren't going up though, that's the problem. Sometimes the stats just don't go up on your gear, you know. Which is a little unfortunate. Crapola. See, like this one, 57, 58, but when I upgrade it, it's still going to be 57, 58. Yeah. It's just crap. What's up, Ethan? Yeah, with my workplace, the other teams do not respect our code freeze at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Literally, that's the other thing. The vendor themselves have a code freeze. The vendor is the ones helping us work on the tool, like on the system that we built out, and they literally have a code freeze going on right now, and they're trying to tell us, they're just like, oh well, can we just tell them that like we're a big customer and like can they please just do it anyway? We're like, dude, you don't know how this works. Like you're being foolish, you're being silly. Like you can wait until after the holidays. I don't care what VP of what department like doesn't want it to be that way. Like just go fuck yourself. Like have a Merry Christmas. Oh, we got a Tachyon's thing. You better be careful. You better check your loot after doing the Omega level threat, because Tachyon things ain't playing. Would you mind if I get on that Kamala Ultimate? Yeah, no, Rondo, I got you, bro. Let's see, Rondo. Who else wants in? Oh wait, I might be. I'm weirdly cooped right now. Hang on one sec. It's weirdly not letting me invite people. Yo, Divine Shine, the newest channel member. Thank you so much, Divine. Welcome. Thank you for buying me a coffee. I don't have a coffee in front of me, but I'll drink to that. For the price of a cup of coffee, you too can have your name have a little default emoji right next to it. The default Twitch emoji. I would. Oh wait, hold on. It just let me do something. There we go. Yes, Sue. You're absolutely in. So Rondo Suo, do I have you on PlayStation? And if so, what's your name? Rondo, I know you're Rondo Rousey. Casual, I got you, bro. Casual, are you the casual? No, casual, are you offline? There's casual. He might be showing offline. Is he on the sign? All right, I got you. Yo, Muhammad with the 140. I don't know. I have no idea what currency that is, but yo, Muhammad, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Hey, he says, hey, bro, how are you? Thanks for all the content. Yo, you're very welcome, dude. Thank you. That was totally unnecessary, but very much appreciated. Thank you, dude. I'm glad you like the content, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good holiday, and plenty more content to come, my dude. Divine says, no problem. Had to show love for the channel. Yo, appreciate it, man. Very much appreciate it. And so I got you on that invite as well. Jason and looks like just Jason. Jason, we'll get you in the next one. So I'll write you down for the next one. Jason is Eno, if I'm not mistaken. Eno, I got you on the next one. We're full on this one, Eno, but we'll get you on the next one. And this should be a pretty quick one. What's up, Shamala Cole? Is it better to do battery damage or have high valor and range but no battery damage? Depends. I mean, ideally you want both. I would probably try to do the battery damage first and then just upgrade with like pieces that can still do the battery damage but just have higher stats. And Faxito, we'll get you in as well. So Faxito and Jason, my bad, I missed you guys, but I think we're still, Casual, and Rondo were the ones first. Faxito, I got you too. You two are priority on the next run. Unless Casual, are you? What's the deal, Casual? Are you on? Oh, there you are. Looks like you're joining in. All right, straight. That's the South African Rand. Huh. It's about 10. It's Apprentice. Oh, what's up, man? I always miss people's names in game and out of game. But yo, thank you, man. Totally unnecessary. Totally very generous of you. I really appreciate it. But yo, I'm just glad you're enjoying the content, man. I do this regardless. So thank you. Gotta restart the game? All right, no worries, man. No worries. Just doing cleanup on Future Fight. Yo, how is that game better than Future Revolution? I know they're like kind of the same. One of them's like a spiritual successor, but Future Fight still goes on. I've played a little of Future Fight back in the day, but couldn't get into Future Revolution either. We gotta go. Let me just double check that I actually have the freaking thing. Yeah, okay, I do. Like I said, I did it before without, and I was accidentally not. I accidentally didn't have the objective. I forgot to do the time travel. So that's a rip. Look at this man coming in 175. Coming in 175 just to show us up. This guy. If I completed the mission for Spidey, then I messed up. If you completed it, you messed up, yeah. You want to make sure you keep one of the objectives not complete. Yo, Prometheus, we'll get you in on the next run. So that'll be the 3. Prometheus. Yeah, so we got Eno, Faxito, and Prometheus will be the next 3. I don't know who I like out of the 3. I just had to switch back and forth. Yeah, so I mean, then just flip a coin or flip 2 coins. Because honestly, it sounds like you'll probably get them all to 175 eventually, right? Or probably pretty soon. It's not really better. It's just got more characters. The balancing is terrible. But the Future Revolution is open world and also has PvP, right? Or does Future Fight also have PvP? I know Future Fight's not open world, but they're very similar games in terms of like their play styles, right? But I know Future Fight has like 1 trillion characters because it's been out for like 5 years now, right? Oh, do we have to? No, we're good. I was gonna see if we had to reset. If you get orb cheese, you should probably just reset because it's gonna screw you up later. Look at this carry. Look at this carry. The Kate carry. Damn, if I knew we had a 175 Kate coming in, I would have came in with freaking Spider-Man or someone. It's all good, though. I need it on Kamala more than anything. I do want to get Spider-Man up, so you guys are going to laugh. I'm actually... Here's the new thing I'm gonna have going on. I'm going to do the Spider-Man armor trick. I'm going to get my Spider-Man up to 100% armor, but I'm going to use the taunt on emote. So he's going to be a taunt on emote invincible Spider-Man. How cool is that? That's a pretty cool build if you ask me. I don't care what anyone says. And he'll still be generating orbs like a motherfucker. He'll just be literally invincible. And here's the real thing about resilience. Don't sleep on it. Even though it only says it does your armor, it also does your stagger resistance. So if you're high, or especially if you're even 100% armor, not only do you not take damage, but you don't get staggered at all. You specifically do not. So you can literally just face tank things and you never get knocked back or anything. Sounds like a fun build. Yeah, it's going to be sweet. I mean, it's going to take a while to get that 100% armor, but the thing that helps with it is once you're getting, oh shit, when you're getting things up like your 175 or whatever, obviously the stats roll way higher. So you can get like black ISOs that roll, or that will roll, in like 70s across the board in resilience at that level. So like you just slap on 2 of those, and then you have a couple of 70s on resilience on your thing. I mean, you could easily get 500, 600 resilience, like no problem, right? In addition, and that doesn't mean that your other stats are going to be bad. I mean, the Hulk build that we were looking at had 500 might and 400 and something armor. So it was invincible, but also had 500 might. That's the best thing I've ever seen. That's how I'm going to play Spider-Man. He's going to be taunting. He's going to have 500 fucking might, and that's going to be that. That's going to be fucking that. There's going to be nothing else anyone needs to know about anything. Like, what more is there to know? Other than that build's going to fucking slap. Right? In my humble opinion, that build sounds dope. There we go. Future Fight does have PvP? Okay. Well, there you go. I just didn't know. I had no idea. But okay. So yeah, maybe I'll have to check out Future Fight. I mean, I don't know. I'm obviously so behind the curve, it might be tough to like get into that game. And yeah, Future Revolution didn't really grasp me, so I know that they're what we're hearing here is that they're different. But I don't know. And I'm like, I don't really play mobile games too much anyway, regardless. I never knew about armor, resilience stat, and comic effectiveness until your video. Yo, well, there you go, man. That's literally the reason I put out the video. Was I was pretty sure not a lot of people know it. And I mean, like a lot of you in chat, I'm sure there's a mix of new players and also veteran players. I myself have been playing since the beta, so there's definitely things that veteran players just happen to know just from playing so much that new players will definitely never know. And the thing about it too, and the reason it's easy to make videos for this game is the game doesn't really do a good job of explaining things sometimes, right? The game really does a bad job explaining things. So it's easy to, like, there's a lot of things that it's easy to just look at and say, oh, like, I don't think, like, a new player would know that because, like, the armor thing's a perfect example. I would not have thought a new player would really know a lot of that stuff because the game doesn't explain it well, right? So, where you get the description for armor? You literally get the description for armor in the very beginning, when you're doing A Day with Kamala when she's a kid and you have to go collect the 5 comic books to get to the VIP balcony. That's when the armor explanation is explained to you in the game. I'm sorry, not the armor. The comic explanation is explained to you. So if you didn't like pay attention that one split second at the very start of the game, you would have minimal understanding as a new player of what comics even do. So it's just silly. It's just silly. Jeez, we are smashing this guy down. This poor guy doesn't even know what planet he's on. Kyung Zae, how you doing, man? New to the game, don't really understand how the armor pieces work, all the Valor stuff either. Can you give me a quick rundown? Well, so it's basically, if you go, the best rundown you can get just on the stats in general, if you go to your character page and press R3, it'll tell you what each of the stats do. So like Valor gives you, it'll tell you it gives you crit damage and heroic damage. Super Saiyan Skitch. Thank you so much for the new sub, man. Welcome. Welcome to Cereal Bowl. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, battery effect is going to confuse a lot of people. Yeah, things like that. 6.5 years Future Fight's been going on? Gosh damn. Future Fight's PvP isn't really PvP, though. It's just fighting other players' characters where Revolution is live PvP. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, that's okay. Is Black Panther good? Yeah, Black Panther can be pretty good. I mean, I don't think he's like a top tier character in the same realm of like a Thor or a Hawkeye or an Iron Man or a Kamala. Those are kind of the big four. But he can be good. He's a really good support character. The Trick's ridiculous. No. You're confusing me. I'm Snitch ridiculous. You're confusing me with my brother. Trick's ridiculous. Famous YouTuber. Who are the top tier characters? I mean, Thor, Kamala, Hawkeye, Iron Man, Black Widow on PC. Every character is good though. Please don't get that misconstrued as like the ones I don't list are bad. Like, in my opinion, the worst character in the game is probably like Captain America, but Captain America can actually be pretty good. So it's tough to say, you know. What's up, Eugene? Didn't even realize you were live. Yo, it's all good, man. I just popped on real quick. Jeez, we've been live for an hour already. Holy smokes. You running reviewers? Sure am, buddy. Sure patootin'. Tricks, I play Thor a lot, so I don't really know who should be my third. 170 out of the 3 I said. I mean, well, like I said, I mean, it sounds like maybe you mix it up then. Maybe you don't just focus on one. Maybe you play a little of both. You play a little of all 3 until you've got it. Until you've got them all there, right? That way you're not committing to any one of them. So that's the best advice I could probably give you there. Amazing how they explain nothing in this game, but try to justify nerfs or whatever by calling us stupid for not getting it. Yeah, I mean, well, it's like any developer, right? I mean, a lot of developers play these games and they're just like, oh, you know, they're like, we can't, like, they make changes, balance changes, and they just assume that, like, the player base just doesn't understand. But actually, the player base understands just fine, and they're just being a little ridiculous, right? Like, let's be honest, like, and it's awkward because they get a lot of bad suggestions too, right? And when I can at least empathize with the devs that you can't just listen to the top 1% of players because they're trying to balance the game for everybody. And like when you listen to like only the streamers or the top players, you know, like that's bad. Like if Call of Duty, you know, only listened to, I don't know, who's the top Call of Duty streamer, like Nick Merckx, I guess, or that's the only name I really know. But just in the top of my head, like take like whatever random pro Call of Duty players you've got. Like if they're balancing Call of Duty based on what these people are saying, like they're going to end up in a nightmare because it's not going to be a fun game for the other 99. You know? What's the 100% armor thing, and is it available on PC? It'll be harder on PC. It is available. You just have to get your... Basically, the long story short of it is if you get your armor stat to 100... So, like, right now, my armor on Kamala is 37%. You see it there. I don't have any resilience, but through comic books and champion level, I'm at 37% armor. If you can get that number to 100%... you will be completely invincible and take no damage. It's hard to do, and includes getting a lot of comic books and having a lot of resistance. Is it resistance or resilience? I think it's resilience. Having a lot of resilience, including like having, you know, stats on pieces that are like really high, like 175 or 165. But if you can do it, then yeah, you take no damage. And yeah, so it is available on PC. The reason I said it was harder on PC is only because there is a Spider-Man comic book that gives 11% armor, which of course is not available on PC. So that's why it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass. But honestly, like, if you can get your armor to like 95% or like high, like mid 90s, you're still going to be pretty much unkillable. Like, you're still going to be able to play the game and be pretty much unstoppable. It'll take 10 hits to do what one normal hit would be. You know what I mean? If you get it to 90%. 20 hits at 95%. 100 hits at 99%. If you're at 99% armor and you just can't get to that 100, it'll still take the game 100 hits of what would kill someone else to kill you. So just think about that. And maybe I'm exaggerating, 100 hits of someone who has no armor, but regardless, and especially if you're playing someone like Kamala, you'd actually want to go like low health, high resilience, because your health points are worth, it's like more bang for your buck, right? Because your healing heals just a flat amount, but if you just have a lot of health, your healing is just going to heal a lot of health. Oh no, we just crashed. Maybe that was just a host migration. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. Okay. That's a rip. Well, if you guys are still in, hopefully it just did like a host migration and you guys can still finish it without me. How many more runs? At least one more, possibly more than one, but we do have a full group for the second run. Unless someone's not here. So, Eno, Faxito, and Prometheus. I see Prometheus. That'll be our next run. Yo, other team, sorry. If there was join in progress, I'd come right back, but there's not, so my apologies. If you guys are still in, you guys have the damage to 3-man that, no problem. So I'll invite Eno, Faxito, and Prometheus. Prometheus, what is your name in game? It might just be Prometheus. I know Eno is Eno. Oh, Eno. Faxito, I think is just Faxito. Yeah, Faxito. And then Prometheus, I'm not, I think, why do I feel like your name was something else? I could be tripping. Yeah. Yeah, let me know, Prometheus, what your name is, and I'll get you in. Did they fix melee Sonic and range small debris Hulk combo? Nope, that still works. Are there differences between PlayStation and Xbox? Only Spider-Man. Only Spider-Man, but with that comes the actual Spider-Man comic books. So you'll see here, there's a Spider-Man comic set, which gives little bonuses, right? Plus 5 max willpower, plus, 0.6 crit chance. But this one gives 11% armor at tier 2, so it's the one to get. So that's a big bonus in armor flat. So you'll see here, like, I have a lot of resolve. Well, I say a lot. I got 200 resolve, but I've got no resilience, and I've still got 37% armor. I could get that even higher with 0 resilience. So it's just good to get those comics regardless. Just because it's just going to be a passive boost to all your heroes, Mark Drew. Okay. And Eno and Faxito, did you guys get the invites? Mark Drew, do I have you already? Yeah, I do. Very sweet. Oh, yep, they did. Okay, cool. Very good, very good. I have a PS5 also, but don't want to start over. Yeah, that's rough. I did it a while back. I originally got the game on PC just because I assumed we were going to get characters a lot faster. And I just said I really wanted to be on PC. But once I realized that there was pretty much no chance that we were getting characters anytime soon, I said, you know what? I said I don't want to miss out on Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's too big to miss out on, from just especially as a content creator. So I said, let's just get Spider-Man. So I switched over to PS4, and then ultimately, eventually PS5. The switch to PS4 to PS5 keeps all your data, but I have a separate account on PC that I probably have about 200 hours on for the first few months of the game. And, just gone. Not gone. I mean, I could log in anytime. All the DLC is free, so I could always just get back on, but not worth it. Should I try to get 100% armor on Hawkeye? I don't know if Hawkeye would benefit from it more than others. It's probably best on a melee character, to be honest. I feel like the characters that are not top tier need better builds. If you take away Hawkeye's operative's armor, he's still banging. Well, that's the other thing. I feel like an easy way to get to put characters up in the higher tier list is just give them better exotics, right? Yo, Mark, let me know if you got the invite. If they gave Kate something that said split shot arrow gives plus 2 arrows to split shot. Now split shot shooting 7. Now she'd be one of the best characters. She'd go from mid to one of the best, So Captain America is far from the worst character in the game, in my opinion. Kamala has that title for me. She is by far the least fun to play with. Oh, I strongly disagree. I love Kamala. I think she's absolutely fantastic. But again, I mean, that's a personal opinion. And I totally get that. Obviously, the fun part of it is subjective. I definitely think she is, and I can appreciate that Cap is very fun to play. No doubt, no argument there. I would argue that Kamala is stronger than Cap. Rocket viewing via phone. So if you have room, Windex will join. Yeah, okay. Well, you'll be on first reserve. Prometheus, are you still in? If not, just let me know. I'm just worried these invites aren't going through. How do you get all the comics? Well, you just got to get them from. You can get them from the helicarrier through these missions. Anytime you do like any harm room training, you get a random comic. Some of the actual priority ones will give you a focused comic, like an actual one. And yeah, and then other than that, you can go through like the desert vaults and pick up some of the chests there, and they'll give you comics as well. How strong is your widow? Pretty strong. Not as strong as I'd want her to be, but not too bad. Yo, Casual, you guys did it. Yo, congratulations. Good job, good job. I heard you can grind OLT to 169 power, but mine stops at 160. Yep, nope, 160 is the high. 160 is the highest for the OLT. Once you're 160, the only thing that'll get you higher is the Claw Raid Elite. But once you turn 160, this should become available to you. You can just do it. It's right on the map. It should be right next to the original one. There it is. So this is going to give you stuff up to 175 or 165 plus 10 on your thing. All right. I think Prometheus might not be here, so we'll do Windex Europe. If you're on. Oh no, is he not on either? Rip. Rip. Windex, you might be showing offline. I sent you an invite. Whoa, my cat is screaming at me. Oh, it's because the door's closed. Give me 1 sec. Come on. All right. Is the ranged piece the best thing to farm from with the cosmic event? Yeah, I would say so. There's really nothing else worth it. Does the game crash when people join you on OLT or the raid? Not usually. That's the first crash I've had in a long time. Usually we've been pretty good. I just rerolled from Xbox when Spider-Man dropped, even with the free game on Game Pass. Nobody's playing it. Rip. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's clearly a PlayStation game. I mean, obviously, I don't think this game is worth buying a PlayStation just to play. But, I mean, if you have both and you have the option of which one to play on, I would heavily lean PlayStation. It says I'm joining, but I'm getting kicked. Oh, man. I don't know, man. It's all funky. It might just be all glitched out. Well, I mean, keep trying. Eugene, I guess you try too. Whoever can get in is in, and then whoever doesn't, I'll owe a run to. Can it roll with damage buff and Tachyon Surge? Yeah, oh yeah. Absolutely, dude. That's what you want to farm for. That's literally like if you got like a piece like this, this is exactly what you want, right? You want targeted buff, target attack. So like this exact piece came from something like that. Yep. I think this one I got from the Red Room. Or the one I got on Thor, I got actually grinded out hard from the Monica mission. But yeah, you can get this from Red Room. From this event, you actually get the exotic version, which is the same, can roll all the same stuff, but the stats might be a little higher. But otherwise, yeah. See that hit numbers on my Spider-Man? Oh no, I'll have to look, dude. I must have missed it. I'm sorry. Just replace you. Okay, well, I'll owe you a run, Prometheus, once it's all working properly. Eugene, are you coming now? Oh no. Did we lose? We lost Eno. Rip. Yo, Akeem with the 20. Love this channel, man. Your videos are the shit. Yo, thank you, Akeem. Akeem. That reminds me of Coming to America. Akeem. Thank you, dude. Totally unnecessary. Totally unnecessary. But yo, I'm just glad you love the videos, man. Forget that. That's awesome, dude. Totally very generous of you. Totally not necessary. I would do this for free. But yo, I appreciate you liking it. Plenty of more videos on the way. I think Eno got kicked, or he just left. All right, I'm just going to run it. I don't have too much more time. So, he's here. All right, I don't know. It looks like Eno was uninvitable, so it looks like he might be like stealthily in the party. The whole thing's a friggin' mess. Whole thing's a mess. What's up, Leon? Let's just pick up a rando then. If that's weird because I couldn't invite Eno. Got it from your first run on Xbox. Didn't even save scum. Nice, dude. That's crazy. Does anyone know if I use a 1 point XP and I log out after an hour? With the hour? Nope, it's 2 real world hours. So you're gonna want it when you are in the real world. We're going to need matchmaking enabled. God, this game is just really not having it with us. All right, this is insane. Give me 1 sec. Let me re-invite everybody. Faxito, Eno, and Windex. It's all love. Yo, thank you, Akeem. Yo, really appreciate it again, man. Totally unnecessary, but you're a real one, man. Appreciate you. And yeah, I'm just glad you like the videos, man. I hope these videos have helped you, and plenty more on the way. You guys know I always got the hot info for you. You know how it goes. Thor exotic from the event was his bracers. Okay. The bracers are okay. It's when you say the bracers, you mean the belt? Oh no, you mean the melee? That can be good if you're trying to go melee. If you got cosmic on signature, that could be pretty good. You pair that with if you can get damage, that guy should be really good if you get a damage buff from the raid that has it on the melee on the range slot, and you have Tachyon Surge on the melee slot. Then you'll be looking sharp. You'll be looking real sharp there. PSN Loop Freaker, I'm already friends with you. All right, man. Well, I'll invite you. I was just standing next to Spider-Man. Oh, well, Eno's got first invite. I don't know if something glitched out with him. So if Eno is in, he has got the spot. Otherwise, Amar will get you in. Over half my characters are 160 on PS4. Nice, Curtis. Yeah, that's great. That's where you want to be. I've got like 2 at 160, and I'm looking to get 2 more at 160, and then we should be looking good. Yo, what's up, D-Lo? Yeah, you can get the Grips of the Storm with targeted buff from the event. You're going to have to probably save scum it because it's going to take a while unless you're super lucky, but yep, that's the thing to grind for. It's the thing to grind for. Can't explain how much that comic info helped. Yo, the comic info is fire, dude. Like that's something that not a lot of people even know about. All right, Amar, I'll send you an invite if Loop Freak. There you go. If Eno joins before you, whoever joins first is in, and I'll owe the other person a run. Because I don't. Clearly, the matchmaking is getting a little sus right now. So we'll just whoever is physically able to join. It's probably on my end too. It's probably not your guys' fault. It could be me as the host having a shit connection, but. Told you could do the OLT and then the raid and then the OLT again to get higher, but I don't think it does. Well, you can do the OLT and raid once a week or more if you do the time travel glitch. Oh, you're loading in? Okay. Well, then you are the one. Once 4 people are in this party, I'm starting the mission. So, what was I going to say? But yeah, if you do the time travel, you can do the more. But the regular raid and the OLT, regardless, will only get you up to 160. Once it's at 160, that's it. Then you can only do the elite raid to get to 175. What's up, Daryl? Hawkeye's operative armor comes from the priority mission on the week. Kaving, what's OLT? The Omega level threat. Super Adaptoid. Yo, Dead Talk, what's going on, man? Any chance I can get in on this? I'm loaded up. We are full now. We're just waiting on one more to join. But I can get you in another run, man. Shoot me an invite, or shoot me a, not an invite, I'm sorry, a friend request. Trick's ridiculous, same exact spelling. We'll definitely get you in a future game for sure. I accept all friend requests, so it's all good. What 4-slot piece do I need for my Hulk? Is it the one from the prior mission? Yeah. Unless you want to use one from the raid, which are also good. Oh, yo, Kaving Zay, I didn't even see the new sub. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Cereal Bowl. Is this not working? Are you in like an infinite loop of join? I think you might be in a time warp right now. I know you said you were loading in, but timed out? Oh, rip. It's also just King. Just changed it. Oh, okay. Word, man. How do I add you? Yeah, Dead Talk. Yep. Trick's ridiculous. Same exact spelling. You'll see my name in the game right there. Tricks with an X. Same exact as my YouTube. Yeah, just shoot me a friend request and I'll accept it, and then we'll get you in. Please resend. Yeah, I should have resent it. Let me know if that one came through. I'll send it again. There you go, Dead Talk. That looks like you. What's more TACAM piece I should save scum for besides the Grip Storm? Any character you recommend? Hawkeye, really, really good. Really, really good to get it on Hawkeye. Can be strong on Iron Man if you get like missiles or lasers. Kate Bishop for sure. Again, you kind of want scattershot on that. Black Panther can be okay, but he's really not a ranged character. But yeah. Yo, Hunter Donahue with the new sub. Thank you, Hunter. If you're here, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate. See, Kamala you'd want... Oh, believe where it go. I don't think so. You sure about that? How certain are you? What up, Cushion? Y'all need one? No, we've got a fourth, but he's loading in now. Oh, something just blipped. Oh, it's blipping. It's the blippitiest blipping. What up, JDC? You doing the raid? No, not doing the raid. We're just doing some OLT. If this dude can't play, I'm ready. Well, I think he's loading in, so if you try to come in, it's going to say that it's full. Still no? Okay, let's do, let's go with Dead Talk then. Yeah, I'll owe you one later. We just got a funky connection going on right now. Yeah, it could be me. It could be me, Jason. I don't know, man. Could be me. Hey, what up, Pennywise? About to raid? No, doing an OLT. Just trying to get some guys up to 160. Still just trying to grind that out. You're loading in now, Dead Talk? Okay. Well, let's hope, man. I mean, you would make person number 3 who cannot connect to me today. And we got booped from the last run. Do you have a Hulk build? Not really. No, I did before he got nerfed, and then once he got nerfed, I kind of stopped playing him. So no, I don't really have a Hulk build. I would recommend checking out like either Lejeune or the Incredible Harry. Yeah, there he is. All right, let's go. Let's run it. All right, let's boogie. Yo, Dead Talk. I'm just gonna mute you. Nothing personal. I'm hearing myself come through, so it's all good. We don't even need comms for this. We'll be able to blow through this, no problem. Beat up bots, man. The bot beat up. This whole game is a bot beat up, you know? Beat up the bots. So yeah, Tony, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Penny. We'll get you in. I got my Tony to 160. I gotta tell you, I brought Tony in a raid. Not as good as I expected. Not as good as I expected for the Elite raid. And I don't think that that's a... I don't think that that's like a knock on Iron Man in general. It's more of just... It's tough... It's so because Iron Man has to kind of, at least the way I play him, you have to expend a lot of intrinsic, you know, obviously with missiles and stuff. And then I usually get my intrinsic back on kill. I have like chance on kill and then 3 consecutive kills both get me intrinsic. So I usually always have intrinsic burst. But in the raid, it's a little tougher because at least when you're I think once he's 175, he'll be a beast again. But coming in at 160 onto a 172 raid, like with the enemies at 172, that's rough for Iron Man. Those are a little high for him to like. I mean, we got through it, but it was a little bit of a struggle for him to kind of kill as many enemies as he needed to keep his intrinsic up. So it was a little bit of a struggle. Hey, what's up, Jesus? It's going good, man. You know myself, sorry. Yeah, no, you're good, Dead Talk. You're good. Yeah, no, I was just hearing myself back. I always screw that up. I was in a game the other day, and these people were just having the weirdest conversation, and then like 10 minutes into the conversation, one of them says, "Oh shit, are we on the game voice? Like, can the other people in the game hear us?" And I was like, yes. And they were like, oh shit. They were like, did you hear everything we said? And I was like, yes. And they were like, oh my god. And I was like, it's fine. Like, but it was just funny. Ta-da! Oh, jeez. Oh, that guy's webbed. I was like, where the hell is this guy? But it was just it was a webbing thing. What's up, Neptune? No one noticed Black Panther never had a bundle? Oh, I actually did not notice that. That's a very interesting thing. Well, he must be, he's in the bundle now, the MCU bundle. Right? The MCU bundle is all, that's actually not a bad bundle if you like those outfits. If you really liked like MCU outfits but just never had a chance to get any, that's definitely one worth checking out. Because it's all of them at 50% off total. And if you already have at least a couple of them, it'll discount those from the total price. What's up, Squire? How's things, man? Got 3 zeros up to 120. Now the grind continues. Yo, you got to keep grinding. Yeah, you got to keep it going, man. You can go all the way up to 175 now. That's what we're grinding. Crazy, crazy. But only been playing for a month. Got 3 heroes to 155 plus. Learned a lot from everyone's videos. So that's sweet, man. That's what they're there for. That's the whole point of them. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear it. Iron Man's very good. When it comes to the end of the raid, I think he's useless for the rest. Yeah, he's right, exactly. He's good for the stun. He's good with the Hulk Buster with the EMP for the stun, as well as lasers. You know, when Claw's doing the waves, and then he can, if you're using missiles, you can do the missile spam for high DPS. But yeah, the rest of the raid, he's a little sus. I mean, he's okay for the Forge, but not nearly as good as Thor. Thor's like 1,000 times better. Bundle is 11K though. The bundle is however much it needs to be. It reduces the price based on your based on what you own already. You guys, takes Tony's good for the raid. All that stun, energy barrier, dude. Intrinsic on crits. No, I know he's. I'm just saying. Like I said, once he gets to 175, I'm sure he'll be way better. It's tough for Tony to be underleveled. Like Thor at 160 fighting 172 characters is just a breeze because he's Thor. But Tony, you have to spend a lot of energy to get kills, right? And so it just takes a lot of intrinsic per enemy to get the kills. You get what I'm saying? But he's still an amazing character. What's up, Private Skull? What up, Lou? Why do you use Save Wizard? I don't. Do you? Nah, I don't cheat, bro. If one of the Spider-Mans can take that side, I can take this side. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god. I literally got knocked out of that thing. That was pretty funny, actually. Is targeted proficient buff better for Hawkeye? What's your preference? Proficient is slightly better, but targeted works just as well. Oh, I'm hitting an invisible wall. Bruh. Okay. The one thing, man, Kamala's just not great at these things. You really just need someone. You need a little bit of coordination. No. See, we only got one side there. You just got to coordinate one side and the other. All right, let's coordinate. Okay, we got it. Jesus. You bought Thor's and Black Widows? Oh, that so yeah, so that's why it's probably less for you. You just come to the Cosmic event? No, I don't think I need anything anymore. I'm not really interested in the rest of the stuff, or doing it on any other character. Like that cheese is. I'm past that cheese at this point. Honestly, it's too much, you know. The other Spider-Man can get on that side. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man can get these if we're just coordinated and know when they're coming, right? So you stay on this side. All right. Go. All right, sweet. Let me just grab this quick. There we go. This side is not fucking good because I'm getting fucking rocked here. Fuck me. Just the amount of fucking stun stagger is just ridiculous. I'm probably gonna get invisible walled here. No. Oh, but we didn't get the other side. Rip. There's too many guys here. We gotta clear out some of these fucking guys. We also need time. She's a bit slow to hit both. Yeah, she is. She's not the both of them character. Like Thor is just an easy peasy on this, right? But some of these other characters are just a little sus. I'm just gonna clear shit out. If someone else can get some time, that would be great. I don't know if these enemies ever stop spawning unless you actually finish the thing, right? Come on. Did we get the other side? No! Oh, man. Alright, we need to Scooby-Doo this crap. Bro, it is too fast. Where is the hit there? This thing gets me hella frustrated every time I do it. I don't even care. Thank you. Jesus. It's just crazy. Half of those hits, like the fist kind of goes a little sideways on it. It hits to the left. It hits to the right. It's very annoying. That is an annoying puzzle. Might not be a bad cheese. It might not be. For CXP. Just literally, and it would at least be more fun. You could just blow guys away, you know? Grab some time. All right. What do we got left? Is it the stupid elite guy? It's always the elite exo. This guy just actually takes a million hits. All right, we did it. Jesus. You called. Yeah, right. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's boogie, boys. Best cheese up from the depths. Yeah. No, we know that. That is the best. That's just such a boring cheese. It's just such a boring farm, you know? I mean, it's probably the best on every character regardless, but it's just like, I'll fall asleep doing friggin' up from the depths, you know? That's why I don't even do it. I don't take CXP super seriously, right? For me, it's more of just like, you do it to do it, but if it doesn't, you know, I don't outright farm it. If I know I'm going to get in like a longer play sesh, I'll activate like a 2-hour thing, you know? But otherwise, I'm not trying to like, I ain't going crazy. Because honestly, there's so little that it does anyway that it's not even always worth it, right? I do like the suplex finisher, but it actually is the slowest finisher in the game by like a mile. It's really bad how long it takes to do. Jeez. Yo, MH, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Let me get up there. This is the little sneaky spot for Kamala. You get here and you just you ranged down. Whoa! I don't know how I got to the top there. And then you can just range that. That'll get it. Too far. Fall off. This guy, you know, for a game that like is a little shaky on like the physics, this was like the worst thing to put in the game, was a guy that you have to literally stand on while he shakes around like a crack baby. Like, I understand that they just expected you to use ranged attacks for this, but like not everyone's ranged attacks are really going to work for this, you know. We have one more down low. Oh, I hit it before he came down. That's bullshit. That should count. I played Thor and Tony in the raid, and you know I got builds. Tony is seeming like the better option, but I need elite runs to be sure. That's what I would agree with you in the regular run. Tony, when I was looking at like who I think is the best, Tony was actually edging out Thor for me for the regular runs. But what I'm telling you is try the elite run with Tony. At least your very first one is going to be a struggle. I promise you. I'm not making that up, because Tony being 160 fighting 170s is harder than Thor doing the same. Thor can do that all day, but Tony, it's going to be tough with his intrinsic bar. It's not going to work as well. You can hit both of these if you position yourself just perfectly. Same thing here. Whoop. Okay, or I'll just fall. That's fine. I'll be on the ground. I'll be the ground guy. Yes. Sometimes it destroys it in one punch, and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't really understand. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Kamala Cater Widow as best female character. Kamala. Kamala. Although, I mean, I've seen some unbelievable Widows, but I've also seen some unbelievable Kamalas, so it's close. I've seen great Kates, but the highest end Kates I've ever seen are still amazing and can blow away all content, but are still not quite as good as the highest Kamalas. So, yeah. All right, hopefully we don't crash this time. Ugh. Oh, geez, my green screen's acting all up. Maybe it's my lighting. When the lighting works, the green screen works. I just got to get good, you know, maybe another light or two. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God, I thought we got glitched. Yeah, I'm seeing there's a little something on my head right here, which usually happens if the green screen saturation is not right. And what that means is basically it's seeing my head and the color of the green screen as like pretty similar tints, and that's why it's not blending in properly. What you really want to do to make it look nice is you want a lot of light. You need a lot of light for the green screen, because then the green screen, like right now there's shadows, right, on the green screen. There's all sorts of stuff, like, and the color of green is not consistent for the camera to pick up. But if you got a lot of lighting from all angles, the color of green will be consistent across the whole thing, and that's why the green screen will look a lot cleaner. That's how that works. Yo, what's up, Turisco? Do you think it's worth to farm the event? I mean, if you really need the gear, it's probably not going to be as fast of a farm as the Red Room was. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's still a good farm if you need that gear. It's the best gear in the game for most characters. For Thor, for Hawkeye, you can't beat it. But is it worth it? I mean, I don't know what's your sanity worth, because it's not a fun grind. That's the only thing I'll say. It is, in my opinion, absolutely not a fun grind. It's very tedious, very repetitive, and you're talking to a guy who's done it on like 3 characters already, and absolutely almost lost his fucking mind. So, but I mean, I do have 3 really good pieces to show for it, so I mean, it's not a total loss, right? I mean, it's obviously worth doing if you're really trying to min-max your gear. But for the average player, it's highly not recommended. And I mean, with like raid gear and stuff, I mean, the point is you don't need your gear to be so absolutely unbelievable to be able to beat all content. You can just do it, you know, on suboptimal gear, because it's impossible to get the apps. Even like the gear I've farmed is like amazing, and you know, very few people have it, but at the same time, it still could be better. So you're never going to get perfect gear, right? I've only got literally 1 piece of perfect gear, and it's on Hawkeye. I don't think it could be better. I think the stat roll might be able to be a little higher, but the stats themselves are the ones you want, and every single perk is perfect. So, but I mean, yeah, the amount of grinding is too real. I think we got him, yeah. Her 3rd and 4th exotic with Marvelous, just to put another class. You know, I'm about to come off of the 4-slot Marvelous piece. I'm about to come off it, because honestly, it only helps your teammates, and I'm trying to get my Kamala to be better. This is the piece you're talking about. The Marvelous Rally. It's a fantastic piece, but it doesn't do anything for you other than charge rate, right? Support charge rate, which is fine. But realistically, I mean, I don't have a piece to replace it with yet, but I would much rather have a piece that actually helps my Kamala more so than helping my teammates. And honestly, they can fend for themselves. You know? Your head reminds me of Terminator. I know, man. I know. That's funny, Century Man. It's the Matrix, bro. Bro, I haven't seen the new one yet. Me and my buddy are gonna watch it. I heard it was terrible, and I can't wait. But honestly, me and a buddy of mine are huge Matrix fans. If you guys remember the Animatrix as well, that series was actually fantastic. If you remember, there was the Animatrix, and also, yeah, I mean, Matrix 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, Matrix 1 was the best Matrix. No one's trying to argue that. But from what I heard of the new Matrix, it's basically more on par with, like, Matrix 2. Which, like, people are like, you know, you really have to be a fan of the series to like. Versus just, like, a casual person could watch Matrix 1 and say it was good. But that's fine, because I am a heavy fan of the series. So I'll be heavily fan-serviced by that. And that'll be that. You guys got this? All right, sweet. I'll stay in the middle if you guys someone else wants to do the numbers. The two Spider-Mans can do the numbers. Did you delete that or Nightbot on you again? It's probably Nightbot, let's be honest. Nightbot ain't playing. Matrix 7 out of 10, Spider-Man 10 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, that goes without saying. I'm not trying to compare the two. I understand The Matrix isn't going to be the most fucking amazing blockbuster movie that's going to knock everyone's socks off, but I'm excited that they finally did another Matrix. It was something I was always kind of hoping they were going to do, and they finally did it, so I'm excited. It's just nice to see that, like, the story isn't concluded. Because, honestly, the story wasn't concluded when it ended. It concluded in a way that was... It concluded openly, if that makes sense. Like, it was like, okay, well, yes, it's over. Like, this fight is over, but there's going to be more fights in the future, was basically how it ended. You know? So, like, yes, the story of, you know, Neo's the One was over in that particular arc, but it was very clearly left open that, like, there were going to be plenty more fights in the future for the same reason. So I wouldn't call that concluded. I mean, it's be interesting to see, like, where the story goes from here and if they could really do more with it. I mean, I don't know if I'm asking for a fifth Matrix, the sixth Matrix, but hey, it wouldn't. I heard Keanu Reeves could possibly join the MCU. I don't know who he would play in the MCU. He would have been a good Morbius, but that's too close to Mobius, and he's already Neo, so that doesn't work. He could have been... let me just switch to this quick. He could have been... I'm trying to think. Who could Keanu Reeves have been? He could have been the Black Knight, but they gave that to Jon Snow. That would have been a pretty good role for him. He would definitely need a big role. He couldn't be like a bit character, right? He could be Ghost Rider. That would be pretty dope. Keanu Reeves, Ghost Rider. I don't know if he could do the Ghost Rider character, though. It's just a very different character than what he plays. I mean, he could definitely do something Midnight Suns related, though, right? Namor? That'd be interesting. Resident Evil 0 out of 10? I believe it. I didn't even know there was a new Resident Evil movie, to be honest with you. So that I do believe. Oh, my neck. First half was hard to understand. Well, I'll see it soon. No spoilers. But I mean, do you have to be like a fan of the series, or was it just genuinely confusing? Think he'll play Nightmare? That could be cool. There's definitely a few people he could play. Namor, I don't know if he's got the build for Namor. Nightmare is probably a really good one. For a second, my head was thinking, well, he already played John Constantine, right? So he could just reprise that role. And then I was like, wait, that's DC. He was a pretty perfect John Constantine, although that story really didn't go anywhere, you know? How pissed were you? I didn't see The Matrix. I didn't see it yet. No spoilers, bro. I did not see it yet. Me and my buddy are gonna watch it together. He's also a huge Matrix fan. So we said we were gonna watch it together. So it's just he's not been able to with the holidays. But one of these days he's gonna come over. We'll watch it on HBO. Really surprised Marvel hasn't brought Namor in to compete with DC's Aquaman. I don't think they need to compete with DC. That's the problem. Which I guess is not a problem more than it's just kind of a laugh at them, right? Yo, low-key, I'm about to buy Kamala's other takedown because it's way faster. She has a new takedown in the marketplace that's about 1,000 times faster than any other takedown in the game. She literally just punches the guy. It's just a punch. So we should be okay in this one. I'm not using the Sonic. If we absolutely have to, I'll switch to the Sonic. But I've been actually just using the same piece, and it's been working out pretty well. Oh, didn't mean to use both of those. Should be pretty good damage here. Not the greatest damage, but not too bad. If I can shrink him again. Alright, yeah, we go. Now he's dead. Oh no! I dropped him. Quick, finish him. Finish him, boys. Alright, he's dead. That was funny. A little sus there, but we got it. It's all good. You're a fan of the Matrix? Yeah, Matrix is sweet, man. Anyone who is hating on the Matrix is... Is Kamala your strongest? I think Thor is my strongest, but my Kamala is pretty strong. Sorry, Superman, the argument, and they know Superman. Yo, no, Thor is not going to beat Superman. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, Hulk's either bugged or stealth nerfed again. Oh no, Harry. What happened? Now I need to know. Yo, GG, guys. G to the G. And, yo, GG on the stream, too, because I'm actually going to be... I got to end the stream right now. Me and the girl have a few errands we have to run to finish up some last-minute Christmas stuff. But, yo, otherwise... That's pretty much it. Go check out my new video if you haven't already. Be sure to sub if you're new. If you haven't already subbed, it's completely free. Leave a like on the video. Join the Discord, link down below for more LFG and all that good stuff. And that's pretty much it for me. Probably nothing else for right now. I'm not going to be in the Doomkiller Secret Wars event. But definitely check that out. I'm going to put a video on that just kind of to help hype it up a little bit. But, yeah, if I don't talk to anybody here, you know, have a nice Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Enjoy yourselves and, you know, spend some time with family. And that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.